Some relationships are just so difficult to put behind us. All we do is sometimes go back and forth looking for a way in or out. Why are affairs so incredibly difficult to put behind us, you ask? It's because any connection, no matter how complicated, forms a bond that's tough to break. If I happen to cross paths with someone who's never experienced the dangerous wave of an affair, I'll strongly counsel them to stay clear. Emotional and sexual entanglements are challenging to disentangle because they are always mostly intense. Sometimes powerful brought you together, and that's something doesn't let go easily. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Female Affairs with Fulu, where everything related to female affairs and matters of the heart are shared. Do well to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell to be notified of a new video. Men are not left out. There's always something for everyone. Affairs are in a way an addiction, but to other human beings. Just like other form of addiction, they are stubbornly resistant to letting go. So why is it such a formidable task to end affairs? Good, you are in the right place. Make sure to watch this video to the end and you'll peel back the layers of this complex issue. 10 reasons why affairs are so hard to end. Number one is the other person's influence. One of the major reasons why affairs are so hard to end is the other person's influence, and this is because the other person has their wishes and they might not agree with you ending this. You are the one who wants to end things while they don't see any deadlines ahead. They could be persuasive, luring you in to continue. They keep telling you it's not bad and that you can keep it going. It's a game of tug of war. They are pulling on one hand and you are trying to roll in the opposite direction. Their influence is a magnet, making it hard to escape their hold. You don't want to hurt their feeling or deal with the drama that might come from ending the affair. So their influence can keep you stuck in a place you are trying to escape, like quicksand. Number two is fear of consequences. Another reason why it may be hard to end an affair is the fear of consequences. You are afraid that if you end things, there will be repercussions from either your partner or even the other person involved in the affair. You might fear the retaliation. They could tell other people, others about the affair and your involvement in it. You might also worry about what your partner would do when they find out. They might seek revenge or become deeply hurt. It is hard to think about the potential consequences of ending an affair, especially if you are already in a committed relationship with someone else. The fear of what could happen can be overwhelming and enough to keep you stuck in the affair, even though it's not good for you. The fear of consequences is a dark cloud hanging over your head. So ending the affair means stepping into the unknown, a place filled with uncertainty and potential fallout. More than saying goodbye to the enjoyment, you are also about facing these scary consequences. That's why many people hesitate and find it hard to pull the trigger and end the affair. Number three, the rush of dopamine. The ultimate pleasure drug. When you are with this person, your brain goes whoo whoo and you always want to have some fun. It releases a bunch of dopamine, making you feel fantastic. It's like the best part of a party. You are on cloud 9 and everything feels amazing. This chemical high is seriously addictive. You can't seem to get enough of it. It's what keeps you coming back for more, and that's why ending the affair feels like trying to quit your favorite treat. You are basically hooked on the way this affair makes you feel, thanks to the dopamine rush. Saying goodbye to it means you are telling your brain that there is no more fun. That's why it's so tough to end an affair. Your brain craves that good feeling, like toddlers crave candy. Number four is fear of loneliness. Loneliness is that feeling when you are on a solo mission and there's no one around to chat with, share your day, or simply be with. You are in a quiet room with no one to talk to or spend time with. Now, let's say you are in a relationship that's not going so well, or you are dealing with stress or problem at home. In this situation, having an affair would be a temporary escape from that loneliness. When you decide to quit, you might feel you are leaving the place where you find comfort and connection, making you feel less alone. When you think about ending the affair, you may also be thinking about returning to the lonely room. Figuratively speaking, you feel you are giving up that escape route and going back to a place where you might feel isolated or unhappy. The fear of loneliness is a powerful force that makes ending an affair difficult. It's a decision to choose between the welcoming party with your lover and going back to that quiet room. The party is tempting, even if it's not the right thing to do. Number five is because it is a secret hideout. This affair thing is a secret hideout, a place where your secret lover knows about. It's your secret clubhouse, a place where you share your feelings, hopes, and desires. This secret world is charming, a space where you can be yourself without any judgment or restriction. You get to explore feelings you might not have felt in a long time or maybe ever, and then, unknown to you, this secret world becomes an emotional bubble. You find yourself opening up to your lover in a way you haven't with your partner. You are building an intimate bond that is hard to let go of because it feels safe and special. Now think about ending the affair. It means closing the door to this secret world and going back to the real world where you have to deal with everyday responsibilities and challenges. This is why ending an affair can be so challenging. You are not just saying goodbye to a person, you are saying goodbye to a world of emotions and connection that felt like a beautiful escape from your everyday life. Number six is the what if part of everything. Have you ever played the what if game? When you are pondering the choices you have made and wondering the path you didn't take. When it comes to ending an affair, this game can be on steroid. Ending an affair often triggers a flood of what if questions. You might find yourself asking what if it could have worked out between both of you, or what if you are making a big mistake by ending this. Standing at a crossroad, one path leading to the known and the other to the unknown. You are gazing down the road you are about to leave behind, and it's filled with all these what if scenes. What if it could have been better? What if you were meant to be? What if you are giving up too soon? These questions can create doubt and make it incredibly hard to walk away from the affair. You know what is right, but you cannot choose between that and all these tantalizing what ifs. You don't want to close the door on this story because you are thinking, what if it's not finished? And that is tough. Seven, you are form habits around it. Habit is something you do without even thinking. Like, brushing your teeth in the morning. That affair has now become a habit in your life. You did not plan for it to happen, but over time, meeting your secret lover became a routine, something you do regularly. Habits have this sneaky way of sticking around, whether they are good or bad. They get comfortable like an old pair of sneakers. That's why ending an affair is like trying to toss those comfy sneakers out of your life and put on new ones. This habit has become a part of your daily or weekly reading, and changing that reading can be challenging. Just like breaking an habit, ending the affair is a major adjustment. It's like trying to quit biting your nails, but the urge to do it keep coming back. You have invested a lot of time and energy in this habit. Giving it up can feel like you are throwing away all that effort. It's just not always easy to let go of what has become a regular part of your life. Number 8 is the allure of forbidden fruit. An affair is a piece of forbidden fruit, something you know you are not supposed to have, but it's just so tempting. What makes this fruit, the affair, so alluring is the fact that it is forbidden. It's like breaking the rules, and that can be exciting. You are sneaking into an off-limit area where the excitement comes from the idea that you are doing something wrong. Ending the affair means giving up this forbidden fruit. You have to go back to the ordinary everyday fruit. Aside from ending the connection, you are losing that sense of rebellion and excitement that came with doing something secret and taboo. The forbidden aspect of the affair is an addictive substance that makes it hard to say goodbyes. You can't resist the temptation and go back to the regular healthier fruit options in your life. Number 9, there is a material gain. Sometimes affair involve more than just emotional or sexual connection. There can be material gains involved, like financial support or gifts. Maybe the other person is helping to get contracts or promotions at work. Maybe they cater to some important needs. If you are benefiting in a meaningful way from the affair, it can be an extra layer of complexity when considering ending it. It's like having a tempting bonus that comes with the affair, and giving that up is challenging. Number 10, if the other person dominated their life. Sometimes the other person in the affair can be so dominant that it is hard to imagine life without them. They might have helped make significant decisions or provided stability during times of crisis. When this happens, it can be almost impossible to go back to being alone and making all the tough decisions on your own again. It also makes ending the affair emotionally difficult, as it requires facing the reality that you have to step back up and take charge of your life again. In some cases, the person with whom you are having an affair may have taken control over your life. They might influence your decisions, control your time, or even affect your choices. If the other person has dominated your life in such a way, it can make ending the affair particularly challenging. It's like trying to break free from a strong grip, and usually requires a lot of courage. In conclusion, ending an affair looks like trying to put the lid back on a Pandora's box once it's been opened. It's frustrating, but it's not an impossible feat. You might have to, piece together your emotions and face the fears come what may. In the end, you have to make a conscious choice, choosing between two paths, one that might be giving you a dopamine rush but is ultimately a dead end, and another that might not feel as exciting at first but leads to a happier, more authentic life. That's it for this video. I hope you've learned something. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, share with others, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not. I'll see you in my next one.